I'd like to welcome Ira Harris back from the warm weather for more warm weather in the Midwest finally. As for warm weather, was it a hot election in the EU? What were your thoughts?
I thought it was pretty moderate. The interesting part is that turnout grew 10%. So the Greens, who did really well, succeeded in that. But the quote-unquote the non-EU favorable forces actually did very well too. So the results are pretty mixed.
They call them populist. You know, it has such a negative connotation. But those that want to see their country have more of a say-so in the general operations of their economy and all issues definitely did well. But it was the Greens that surprised. You see any market aftermath?
Well, what the market aftermath is going to be is who runs the ECB. Now, you know, I've been writing about this for years, so...
Now, Mario's term ends in October.
And Merkel is going to be hard-pressed here not to deliver a German to be the head of the ECB. Forget the horse trading. Jens Wiedmann needs to be the head of the ECB because going forward for the next 8 years is going to be a very critical time. And you need full German sign-on into whatever takes place to resolve the issue, not just of negative interest rates, but there's a massive ECB balance sheet that has been built up for ridiculous reasons.
And with the German economy slowing and surpluses and all their safety net programs, there's lots of conversations. There might have to be some tightening up in the future, and that's something the Germans don't like to do.
Well, and again, who's financing this? I'll tell you who's financing it. We all know who's financing it, the Germans. And if you want the German to be buy-in into this, you need a German at the helm.
Now, there is something to be said for they end up getting a weaker euro. Their D-mark would probably be much higher if they didn't have a euro. So with regard to they are financing a lot, there are some benefits to that weaker currency they need to calibrate for some of the weaker countries.
Yes, but the Germans, who are by nature, that's their financial acumen, to be savers, have gotten crushed here. Crushed because it's what Carmen Reinhardt has referred to as financial repression. She's written much about it. German savers have gotten financially repressed because you have growth in Germany, you have inflation in Germany, but interest rates are minus. They're minus on the 10-year, 15 basis points on 10-year.
We're 4 basis points away from all-time forever minus 19 low yield close.
And 2-year is negative 60 basis points. You're killing them.
Now, real quickly, I look at our interest rates. Mike Santelli get a great piece on total return. Don't count bonds. The whole fixed income out. But in the final analysis, much of the lower rates is for forces outside the U.S.
Yes, but it forces the entire curve down, and that's what Richard Corrida has been discussing. And the Fed really has a third mandate, which is the global financial system. And he's saying, hey, we have to respond to this because it's
an
going
important
out.
pillar, but I don't yet know of a tool invented that can work to try to address some of what's coming across from overseas.
Yes, but when you pretend to make the rules for everybody, you're saddled with that game.
Absolutely.
And now you've saddled yourself with it. Go ahead and play it.
It is going to be Jay Powell's finest hour.